How you doing? Long time don't see. How life is going for you? Is it smooth or did you find the right love? I still remember. Do you want to do the counter again? Do you want to do the shower again? Do you want to walk the beach and talk of what we used to do when we was young and didn't understand what it takes to be a man? But now I am. I hope you grow into a woman. Where do you like it? I remember you like it on the counter. And I remember you like it in the car back. And we sneak out and we do it all around, but I never put it in my mouth. And you still like it in the park. Yeah, remember? Before they have all these other iPhones and smart tablets and all the other high switch and all these things that they having now. We was young, coming up in the hood. It was fun at some time, and it was fun at some point, but we was just learning from the TV, from the movie, from what's going on around we. But now we have experience and to be we. But I make changes in my movements, in my thinking, in my doing. What changes you do make? You make changes in your kissing? You make changes in your sexing? Do you understand the way of life? What it takes to be a next man wife? And I'm not talking cheating, because I'm your next man, because that was when we was older. We didn't have the mindset yet. We didn't have the forgive mindset yet. We argue, we fight, we think we're gonna find better. But when you check what is better, you want to might as well we stay together. What I could recall, you like it on the counter. That's all I could recall. And I used to hold your legs and put them on my shoulder. And time passed. We love, we last. I have children, which is not yours, and you have children, which is not mine. But that's just the way of mankind. Now let's do it again. You know that song? Yeah, that's what I'm on. So how you been? You still got curve and saggy. You still looking dandy. But remember, baby, I still want to taste your eye candy. I think it lower my standards. I think it remove my blessing. It brings some type of energy that break man love energy. It take away man respect. The shadow on the angels of protection left. Can I kiss you on your neck? I did. So what you believe in now? Did you find God along the way? Are you still living in worldly way? Did you go to church and read the Bible verse? What happened to your friends then? You still hang out with them on the weekend? Remember the fight we got? Man, I still think we were both young idiots. But it didn't start no riot. I learned from it. Because I met some other girl come do the same thing that I learned from it. But I correct it. Smart. I tap into her heart. And I school her right. I didn't feed into the fight. So what? What's going on? Still looking mean in your jeans? You still eating the Wrigley's? You still be eating that callaloo and rice and burgers and cheese and spaghetti and cheese? Are you still doing it? Oh, okay. You know me. Keep it Rastafari way. Still sticking to my Jamaican way and my American way, because I grew up here, but I got my culture down in the yard. Whatever your backyard, broad. But listen, lady, what let me speak to you this way is for you to understand my mature way, my grown up way, my understand way. If we should kick it off one more time, it'll be a different mind, a different ground, a whole different side, different conversation, different way we could do relation. We could speak on a lot of nation, roots and culture and vibration. But you have to understand, this is how it is when you're all grown up. But all I could remember, you like it on the counter. Did you have anyone take my trophy yet? Did you ever have anyone or met anyone take my stripes yet? Because I think I gave you the best stroking stripes, the best kissing stripes, treat you right stripes. No one could never take my stripes because it's only one me. If they do, they probably transform into me to get my energy. You know them species. But I could remember, you still like it on the counter. Do you still like it on the counter? You still do? Or you still like it in the shower? You like it on the sofa? Ah, those were the days. Remember when we used to look into music and relax and I take school to roll some ganja clip, and pumping rap and pumping reggae. We got after done, you gotta go home back to your mom. I go back home to my home. We didn't have money to do hotels, so we sneak and do sex. Remember? We gotta do it before they came home, and you know how that goes. But those were the younger days. But remember, you are that woman. I remember that like it on the counter. But as time passed, like I said, we love, win, we last. But nice to meet you again. I hope we could kick it off. Back then, I did only got a beeper number. They used to call me on my mom's phone. Remember? And I used to run back and call you on the street phone. And we were thinking we were in love, but we break apart. But if we was really in love, we wouldn't break apart. But if we kick it off again, we was in love. If you reject it, we wasn't in love. So what you gonna do? Show me that we were actually in love? Give it a chance again and let me show you real love? But that was a teenager love. Let me show you grown up love. But I still remember you like it on the counter. Your two legs in on my shoulder. Let's take another look at how we used to be. Remember the Jamaica Avenue? No, I didn't have enough money to buy you what you want, but you still chill. You know my game. I do carpenter work. You know I do street hustle work. All them probation officers, I outdo them, outsmart them. And I told you I was gonna beat it. Remember working for other teachers. Remember working for Manpower. You remember those days? I still remember you. Remember when I told you not to smoke and your booty get fat? Remember when I told you to stop that crazy talks and mind your own business and listen to yourself? Remember? Man, so much, man. Remember Hillside? Remember Jamaica Avenue? Remember Bricktown? Remember Harris? Wow, remember Brooklyn? Remember on the E train? The F train? There was love, baby. There was not pain. But what we learn from it is people gonna change. We're gonna grow, we're gonna change. We're gonna live in certain situations and we're gonna have experience and we're gonna change. If you do not learn from your experience, you are not a human yet. If you don't learn from your pain, you're not a human yet. And if you do not learn from your mistake, again, you're not a human yet. Because you're supposed to learn from your mistake. You understand? You gotta understand the levels of life, the levels of heights, of another heights. We can never learn it all. If we learn it all, we fall. Our brain don't have enough knowledge to hold the database here. Understand? Our brain do not have enough knowledge to hold the database because it would never live out there. But one thing I could tell you, you was that woman keep telling me, say, oh, it's tired. My favorite position, I like it on the counter. Foot over your shoulder. So let's look at life now. I grown up, you grown up. We went through the same thing all over. Because when I was with you, we argue when we was young, and we fight. But when I get older, I realize we still argue, we still fight. And when I check the situation, it's the same thing we arguing, fighting over. Why is coming up so late? Why you hanging out with your friend? Why you doing me this? Why you doing me that? Why you don't make the right decision? Something, always some type of twist going on. It's the same thing when I was older. So human race got a lot to learn. Hope you learn from yours, because I learned from mine. Or you as a woman, I could remember you like it on your counter, foot over shoulder.